Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm Martin Wenzel. We are back in Boise, Idaho. And it is Saturday, and about 4 in the morning, and we got this big, massive tech piece, 20 feet by 20 feet by 16 feet, headed for Grangeville, Idaho, just up the road, about 188 miles. Should take us about 4 hours. Here we got our special transport, a route advisor, or a little information. Avoid any possible conflict with the escort vehicles and keep the cargo between them. Do not drive out of the estimated route, nor to filling stations, rest stops, etc. Obey the speed limitations, which will be ensured by the front escort vehicle. Watch out for the overtaking traffic and other drivers on the roads. And here's our how to change our lanes. The maneuver is started by the rear escort by changing and blocking the designated lane. And the front escort waits until the designated lane is unoccupied, then it changes the lane too, and then it's safe for us to move into the designated lane. And you'll see this in real life quite a bit. These escort cars love to tailgate the guy in front of them. So we got our escort cars already up there. See our escort truck. Police are pulling out. We saw the little bit of reporters. Let's get the truck started. We're driving a Mack Anthem today. I believe it's a Mack Anthem. Distinctive looking truck. Sleeper, but we're not going to need to sleep in this. 4 minutes 20, about a 4.5 hours probably. We'll get there about, I'm guessing about 9 o'clock when all is said and done. Got NBC News over there, local NBC News station. And we're going to get going here to Grangeville. Checking out Idaho as the sun rises. Our lights on. There we go. We should get those lights on. Problem with using different trucks is you have to reset all the actually where you should be sitting in here. I don't have it set up exactly the way I'd like to be set up in this truck because the mirror's a little bit further back, it seems. That's all right. Okay, are you gonna? Is he blocking the way for me? Oh, okay, we got an escort cop up there. So make sure we don't run anything over with this big piece of tech. Oh no, we're gonna hit the sign. Oh, hit the curb a little bit. But that's alright. Going past Olthen Homes. I probably damaged that oversized load. I wasn't paying attention. It's like, of course, it's hanging over both sides. I've got to give a little bit more room on my right side for sure. Pay attention to that right side mirror, passenger side mirror. Notice it got a little bit of
and then turn left.
A little bit of sound effect there when we went over the manhole cover.
Turn left.
But the cops got the traffic all blocked off here. Gonna let us roll through this red arrow, I'm assuming. on to west. Oh, my mouth is just don't want to make words. West 84, west US 30
Keep
towards
right,
Nampa.
and then turn right.
And we'll. Not sure what highway we'll take to get up to Grangeville.
Turn right.
To do a slow trip today. Trying to make sure we don't take anything out. Yeah, it looks like I just took a sign there on the right side. I'm trying to think how many, if I've done too many special deliveries, special cargo so far in ATS. It's definitely a different experience than the one I'm used to in game and in real life. Is he going to speed up as I speed up once we get to the speed limit? Okay, he was just
Keep
waiting
right,
for me.
and then exit right.
But we have to get off at Idaho 55, north to Eagle and McCall.
Exit right.
This is actually where we ended our day yesterday on that trip using the T900.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Alright, do we have to stop at this light or are we going through? Looks like he's going to
Go
have us
straight
go
on.
through. Perks of the special cargo, get to go through the red lights with the cops. Now, you don't see special cargo actually a lot like this, where you just have cops blocking off every intersection and everything.
Go straight on.
But again, when I usually see the cargo, it's when we're coming down the interstate, and so maybe when they get into towns, going through a city like this, they do this. Clear the path for everyone. On the highway, it's just those guide cars. Usually, you got that lead car with the really tall stick on the front to make sure that all the bridges are the right clearance height. Let's go over the Boise River. Unfortunately, can't see much right now.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Noticed the police officer actually, he kind of went over and almost into the middle of the road there. Alright, good. We got a little bit of a divided highway. Well, not divided highway, an extra lane there. So I got some room to maneuver. Do we have to go on the way station? see what happens. I think in real life, you definitely have to. Payette River. Way station on the left. Hoping I didn't have to go in there. Guess not. That was a neat little area right there. Looked like that's a cool area to see when it's a little bit lighter. It's really cool at night. Got just the lighting. Still getting hiccups. I'm not sure what is that drag on the frame of the FPS. And I can't remember. I did some test play like a month ago. Didn't have JazzyCast stuff in, so I don't remember if that eliminated any of the kind of dragging, but not the end of the world. I'm guessing this next year I'm gonna, watching the motherboard and graphics card market, see where things start falling, because I'm for sure gonna have to upgrade, be able to. Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out 2020, coming out August 18th. Surprised everyone it was going to come out August 18th when they announced that. And the recommended specs, it looks like this computer should be able to handle it okay, but obviously that's not going to be pumping everything to the highest graphics performance. So, and if I were to want to make videos, definitely need a computer being able to handle a lot more than just those recommended specs. So probably this next year I'll be looking at building a new system to continue making videos in Truck Simulator and possibly get some Flight Simulator and other games when time allows. Obviously with driving in real life and working, being out of the house at least 10 days at a time, if not more. Videos are far and few between, but I hope you enjoy the ones I do make, and I definitely want to make some videos once Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out. It looks like it's just going to be a beautiful game, a lot easier to handle as far as just getting everything done, and just everything involved with flying and little extra things you like to do to make it more realistic. Seems like it's all going to be in one package in Microsoft Flight Simulator, as opposed to something like X-Plane where you got to add in your third-party stuff just to, do a few different things that you do like to see. As we're leaving the Boise National Forest, I didn't realize we were in the National Forest, but we are going along the river here. Not sure if that's the Payette River. That was the last river we crossed. Seems could be a possibility. Going over this narrow bridge. Yep, Payette River. And you can already see we're kind of driving slower than estimated. So we're causing that delivery time to get pushed back to about 9 o'clock by the time we get there. As I said. I think this might be the way they do it with a job like this, where you're going up a 2-lane highway through through a scenic route. You're going to definitely need a lot more than just your 2 guide cars, your 2 escort cars. You're going to need some cops, making sure traffic is cleared out of the way, giving us a lot of room here on Idaho 55, North Idaho 55. A little early in the morning, 6:30. Actually, kind of late. We've been driving here. You can see 2.5 hours about, and typically a good idea in the real world in trucking. Get up earlier you get up, the earlier you can park, and you don't have to mess around at those truck stops too much. Actually, gonna have to look around after making this video or this batch of videos and see if I can find that truck stop mod. I think I did look, and he hasn't made an updated version for Idaho because there's an expanded truck stop mod where it expands the truck stops, makes them more real life size with actual trucks parked there and taking up spots. And it was causing most of Idaho to not show up. There's a few roads, but they weren't connecting to anything. It'd be just a random road out in the middle of nowhere. And it seemed to be that was the problem. I was also getting a nice red sky, courtesy of the texture not found message, and that was with using Grimes's spring package, spring weather and a fauna or flora package. And it looks like he has to get those updated to 1.38.
And then continue straight on.
Going into McCall, population 2,991. We're gonna be taking a left turn up here. We're going out to watch the entertainment here in small town of McCall. Still bigger than the town I grew up in, but similarly doesn't have a stoplight like my small town also did not have a stoplight. What is that little pink gear thing there? This past place. I don't know what that is. Something new. New little graphic on the map. Make sure we don't hit this station wagon. Oh, and that's what happens when you're reaching around to try to hit the right key to go into screenshot mode to get a thumbnail for the video. You lose your place when you're doing the special cargo and you take out some poor person's SUV there that was parked on the side of the street. Luckily we're in the simulation world here, not real life. Don't want to do that in real life, don't want to bump into something else. Because with the amount of weight and power these trucks and trailers have, I mean, you just tap something, you're putting a hole or a nice big dent into whatever you're touching. You're tearing off a door or a mirror easily, putting a hole through your trailer, taking out your tractor tire or your trailer tires.
Get ready to turn right.
We're going to go on North 95, US 95, a familiar route we've been on quite a few times through Nevada and Arizona. And now we get to go to the northernmost end of it. Trying to get around this corner. Is this another... Is that a cop car right there? Yeah, it is. Okay, I keep seeing these cars with that stripe on the front. And it turns out that's State Patrol. Makes sense. Trucks use low gear, so I'm assuming we're going to be taking a little bit of a downgrade. And at some point I'll probably be taking another pause and getting a better screenshot. I thought that town scene was a pretty nice one to get on, but guess not. 45th parallel, we're halfway between the North Pole and the equator. Cool. Whoa, don't be toe tight there. Don't want to take out all the power in the area. As you can see, we're gaining a little speed. We'll use that Jake brake. Engine brake going down here. Don't want to ride your wheel brakes. Get that nice burning rubber smell. You can, every time you go down a nice mountain in this country, you smell someone riding their brakes the whole way down. About an hour and a half out, going through the mountains, going down. I believe we are now in Pacific time. We just passed that river, the Salmon River, that bridge. That bridge back there said entering mountain zone, mountain time zone, going the opposite direction. So we're now in Pacific time. So I have to remember that as I do my logbook here. In some cases, Coast to Coast does a good job of at least getting an idea of the area. But I'll tell you, Idaho definitely looks a lot better with the SCS's dedicated hand. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, you know, like I said, I don't usually do too many special cargos, and clearly see I am terrible at it. Just took out that car. Cool little overlook here. Yeah, I just destroyed that car coming the opposite lane. I felt like I had to swing out to the left, obviously, to not catch the go over on the right side, but I guess I swung too far and absolutely destroyed that car. Just brilliant driving on my part in this episode. Episode 90. So we've come 90 episodes and my driving still sucks. I'll show you real life. It's much easier actually to not hit people in real life. Simulator, you kind of lose where you are. Hard to get a feel of what you actually have. Another one of those state troopers. So I don't know what's going on with all these state troopers. The guys that are actually guiding us aren't state troopers, so must be something with Jazzy Cat's pack, and I don't know why they're just dumping a bunch of state troopers on this route. We haven't failed on our special transport mission. I can't remember if I've had any other videos doing a special transport mission like this. And I think I have done one, and I clearly remember failing at it. Actually having too many, offenses or whatever. It's one of the rare, quote-unquote, missions, jobs in this game where you can fail, and the mission ends, and you basically just plop down somewhere and try again with some other time. All right, coming to Grangeville, and suddenly we're just in this plateau, I suppose, or just this open flatland. Coming up on Idaho 13. Grangeville, population 3,141. Stay on 95 north, all the way in.
Go straight on.
Just playing around with my horns. Been a while since, so I'm trying to just kind of remember where all my buttons are situated. I need to look before I do my next video, see where that the window. What did I assign to rolling up and down the window, so we can play with that airflow, hearing the air going by with those open windows. Nice, a neat little feature they added in. As this game continues to grow and evolve.
Get ready to turn right.
Here we are at, what is this, Deep Grove.
Turn right.
And it's another pull through, quite obviously. And here's the news crew to report on my arrest for destroying the property of private citizens en route to Deep Grove Forest Products in Grangeville, Idaho. They're really getting excited out there. Market brake set. One last look at our big cargo, and let's look at the logbook. It says 9:26, but we are Pacific time, I believe, so it would be 10:26, and actually we'll bump everything up to Central time, obviously, on the log. And so this job, we've been on duty today, 6 hours, 30 minutes to do this job. Driving to Grangeville. 188 miles. Alright, a couple destroyed cars along the way. And I'm a little bit exhausted. But I have to say, Idaho looks pretty beautiful up here. And SCS knocking it out of the park with another DLC. So next time, might take another trip. Today, this might just call it a day because we already did 6.5 hours. Just call it a short day. Do some short, just do one little job videos. Next time will be Sunday then. We'll do tomorrow and pick up another job out of Grangeville, see where that takes us. And until then, take care and happy trucking.